Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to another Mo's Open Mic Wednesdays. Clap it up for yourselves. Finally getting here, bearing through all this craziness, trying to fix this PA system. I finally got it right, man. I finally worked out, you know what I mean? Comments have been on hiatus for all these weeks. A lot of them still are. You're finally here, and then now this shit ain't working. Like all the more reason not to come back again. This what's your name again, man? Leon. You just decided one day you want to do comedy, right? You just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you choosing a bad. How old are you? 27. 27. That's the age that Joey Diaz started comedy. So you had a pretty good age to make like a terrible life decision for the rest of your life. Doing this comedy shit, it's gonna be 15 years of just no money, just running around, just struggling, being stressed out. You're gonna get buns occasionally, you know. You're gonna get $20 here and there, but it's a tough battle. I mean, you started 27, so 15 years, 42, you know, and your dick might still work at that point, so you're good unless you don't get caught up in the drugs. Because what a lot of comedians do when they don't get booked, they do drugs, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cocaine, it's a lot of heroin, ketamine. I'm just paying this man. Nah, you know, you just be you like a good Muslim brother who got the beard tonight, you know what I mean? And just stay separated from all these evil heathens. You see they sitting over there. You're in the right place, man. Stay over here, stay away from them. Because that is just I'm just fucking around. It's what you make it. It's what you make it. Like pretty much the comments that come, they support me, they some positive individuals, so you're in the right place for now. You know what I'm saying? You're in the right place right now. What made you want to like start doing this out of the blue, out of anything? You know what I'm saying? What made you want to start doing it?
I've always wanted to do it.
And just you saw my flyer. He's like, yo, this.
I've been doing this for like 6 months now.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay. I actually, you said this your first time.
My first time here.
Oh, that's what you tell the ladies, right?
Yeah.
When you meet a chick, you about to smash, you like, yo, this is my first time. And then after you hit it, she's like, oh my God, I took it for Virginia. It's like, nah, bitch, this is my first time with you. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? You tricked me, had me feeling special. Where did you start? Where did you start?
Ballroom.
Oh yeah. That's I helped establish that place in like 2018. I used to work there, so yeah, I'm old, man. You know what I'm saying? He was what, 18? He was 19. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had all your sperm back then. You know, he was. That's what you was doing. 25 to slow down. It's like boop, 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 boop. It slows down. It's slowing down, but you know, better than me. I'm just like. That's it. That's all. Ain't no more shots. You just wait for another one. That's till they invented the honey pack. Once the honey pack came at the gas station, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Cocaine. You know what I mean? So yeah. Depends on the drugs that you use, that you put in your body. 27, man. When I was 27 years old, that's crazy, man. Like 60 pounds lighter. I had more hair. You know what I'm saying? Better credit, I had a future and shit. Just caught the DUI in 28. That shit just set everything back. God damn, that shit was expensive. I'm still paying for that. All these years later, 18 years later. Yeah, 2008, that's when I caught the DUI. It was crazy because it's like, I was working at Red Lobster, you know Red Lobster, right? And I was working at their competitor, the Chowder Pot, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I did Red Lobster during the day, opposing seafood restaurants, Chowder Pot at night. I had a bitch at I had a shorty at Red Lobster. I had a shorty at the Chowder Pot. I had a shorty outside of it. I had like 5 different shorties, like some chick I met from Boston that I took care of at Red Lobster. So I had her. Then once the DUI came, I got fired from the Chowder Pot job because I was stressing too much. I lost the chick from Boston. She wasn't trying to hear my problems. You know what I'm saying? I lost all my shorties from the Chowder Pot, and everything just spiraled. You know, and wound up moving back to my mom's. And that's been like 13 years, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to recover from that. But I'm working on it. I'm making it happen, man. This is how it is here. Like sometimes in the back, they pay attention. Sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, you just focus on what you trying to do. Don't worry about them. If they find it interesting, you can like will them in. You know what I mean? Like, go Trump. And they're like, what? Look at the heads. You see the heads? It was like, what? Well, now they just left their hate Trump. Combo fans, that's why they just walked out. Yeah. It's crazy, man. What's going on? Oh yeah. Everybody talk. Y'all probably all got Kendrick Lamar jokes, after the Super Bowl. Did you enjoy it? You didn't watch it? I ain't asking, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Did you? What'd you think about the K-Dot?
I loved it. He had spandex bell bottoms on.
And he was walking like this too. He was just like, they not like us. They not like. It's weird because his whole thing is coming at Drake with the A minor, accusing him of pedophilia or whatever. And then he dresses like a minor. You know what I'm saying? He got the bell bottoms with the booty out. He like this, like Drake. You can't have it. You can't have it. I'm 15. You can't. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep he takes the symbolism. Like, not only is he gonna call him a pedophile, but he's gonna dress like a minor at the same time. He only like 5'4", you know what I'm saying? If you got bad eyesight, you gonna think Drake is a little, not Drake, you gonna think K-Dot is a little girl, you know what I mean? Like, that's, got little pigtails and shit like that. Like, that shit is. But my problem with the Super Bowl is it's just the music, I feel like the volume was too low. You know what I'm saying? I think the volume was too low. He had more of an agenda to embarrass Drake. Yeah, embarrass him, but be entertained. They waited too long for They Not Like Us, and the first 4 songs was all the B releases from his latest album. You know what I'm saying? He should have did Poetic Justice. You know that song? And I know what you want. But Drake is in that song. You understand what I'm saying? So, he don't do Drake for just do his verse, but then Drake would have just added another lawsuit on top of all the lawsuits that he's getting. Yeah, man. At least they're not killing each other though. Yeah. Like rap beef in the 80s, the rapper that got killed, this is your father time, like my time. In the 80s, the known rapper that got killed, he's like a big Scott LaRock. Scott LaRock it's a group called Boogie Down Productions with KRS-One. Scott LaRock was like KRS-One's best friend. He got shot in the 80s. And then in the 90s, obviously the first major one we know of was Tupac Shakur, then Biggie, then Freaky Ty from the Lost Boys, that's 3. Jam Master Jay. How the fuck you killed Jam Master Jay from Run DMC? The DJ from Run, they shot him. Big L got shot, man. Rappers always dying over beef. Tupac died over beef. Biggie died over beef. Big Pun died over beef. Cheese, lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, and a sesame seed bun. I'm loving it, man. You know what Big Pun is? Okay, I'm just give you 27, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Some of you 27-year-olds, it's like y'all be wanting to have old school knowledge, but then y'all pretend like y'all don't know shit on other, come on, man. Gotta know what Big Pun is, man. Fat rap. You can catch me in the Cherry Red 150. Like a grizzly lock to the stizzy. Pop the classic doing $60 wrong. Where's it? You know what I'm saying? He got that pack in the back of the act. That's what he had. He had that, yeah, he got killed, man. Rappers always dying. That's like the most dangerous profession. How could you in your right mind as a young person want to be a rapper when all the motherfuckers is dying every single week? But it's crazy because when you die, you get more famous. So I kind of get it. If your life sucks, at least your Facebook blow up once you get killed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, they believe in an afterlife or some shit like that, man. Fuck that, man. I can't live in it. My profession, if people died every week, my profession is already stressful enough as it is with all the bullshit and the gossip, whatever. If people started killing comedians every single week, a lot of people don't know this. I used to be a singer. I was an R&B singer. I go back to being a singer. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, singers, the last singer I could think that got killed was Marvin Gaye. That's 40 years ago. If singers started getting killed every single week, I used to be a spoken word poet before I was a comic. I was one of the best slam poets in Connecticut. I go back to been doing poetry, you know what I'm saying? And if poets start getting killed every single week, I just switched to being gay, man. Because gay people are the most protected individuals on the planet. Killing a gay person is like killing a praying mantis. That's an endangered species. You're gonna get 10 times the time, man. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking of gay, if you really think about it, don't praying mantises look kind of gay? When you think about it? Cause they got that limp wrist, you know what I'm saying? They real skinty, they booty stick out. When they fight kind of like this, so they can cut you. They got blades, like gay people be having blades that cut you, man. And if you know anything about like the mating habits of the praying mantis, after the praying mantis mates with the female bites the male's head off and kills that motherfucker, man. That's the most lesbian shit I've ever heard of in my entire life. You just gonna take my sperm and then bite my head off? That's ridiculous, man. I love vagina more than anybody else, man. But if I gotta lose my head in order to have pleasure, I don't care if it's the top or the bottom, I'm out. I quit, man. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. It's crazy, man. Get yourself some life insurance early. Get that shit. Like when you're young, it's only like $2 a month, you know what I mean? You gotta answer certain questions like you got high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, the rates keep going up. But it ain't that high for me. It's only about $10, $15 a month, man. I think a lot of people don't get life insurance because in the back of your mind, y'all be thinking like, what if I'm the special one? What if I'm the one that don't die? I'm just wasting money on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because none of us can conceive death because we've never been dead. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like a drug addict and think you was dead and shit, yo. None of us could really conceive that. You be thinking, what if I'm the special one? But then you like, think, what the fuck made me so special that I should be able to live longer than, you know what I'm saying, all these other great people, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Beethoven, you know, the name Tupac, Biggie, the list goes on and on of these great historical figures that have done great things for the world, and some of them have lived their entire life to their 80s and 90s, and all the motherfuckers dead. So you know what that tells me? I'm dead too, man. I'm out of here, man. I ain't shit. My claim to fame is this open mic, which the numbers is dwindling. You know what I'm saying? This is my claim. This is it. A couple of YouTube videos and a personal porno stash of myself and all my exploits. So I finally got some life insurance, right? Because the thing I learned is like, yo, regardless of how much you mess up in life, the least you can do is get some decent life insurance, leave some money to your loved ones. I got $60K going to my nephew. You know what I mean? And it's good that I did this because before I got life insurance, the only thing I was gonna leave my family is my PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And I only got that many games, so they're gonna be mad as hell, man. And it's the PS4. Like, damn, this dude couldn't even, it's like he couldn't even stay updated with the games. This is ridiculous, man. I think the controller like is rattling, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It stick a little bit, the left button, the left swivel. It's crazy, man. Trying to do better things in life. I'm trying to improve in life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I've been a fuck up for a long time, but like for the first time in 10 years, I bought myself some new bed covers. Bed sheets, man. Fella, we don't care about it. When the last time you bought new bed sheets? We don't care about the new bed sheets. We don't care about that shit unless you got a lady, you know what I'm saying? Lady coming through. The only reason why you even bought new sheets because she told you to buy new sheets because them shits was funky. If you ain't had them, if you ain't had them lady, you would have had them same covers until the wheels fall off. You know what I mean? And I got a lady, so I had to get me some covers, man. But you know what I'm saying? We're in a recession right now, and like the egg prices is real high, and it's setting shit off as far as my budget. So I had to get my covers from the Family Dollar. And if you know anything about the Family Dollar, you know what I mean? The covers is cheap, so they don't have as high of a thread count. You know what I mean? So the covers is real ashy. So when you put them down, it's almost like you're laying in a bowl of shredded wheat. You know what I'm saying? You need a pedicure just to get in your bed comfortably. You understand what I'm saying? Because if your feet is crusty like corn chips and you get in the shredded wheat, man, it's gonna cause a fire, man. I think that's how the fires was started in Los Angeles, man. Some dude had the Family Dollar sheets that was shredded wheat-esque. He hopped in the bed without the pedicure that was of corn chips. Now half of Los Angeles is gone, man. So get your pedicure and get them better sheets. Listen, we gonna have a good time tonight. We gonna have a good time tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys is waiting for me. And we finally gonna get this shit rolling. Coming first to the stage, man. I've been seeing this young man since he got started in this comedy shit. Very, very funny. Clap it up, Chad Lennon. I give y'all, it's not that many of y'all, like 7 to 10 minutes, give or take.
Oh, you're gonna regret giving me more time, pal. Let me tell you that. It's funny you mentioned getting bed sheets because of a girl. I literally got bed sheets today because I'm in a new relationship. Yeah, you think I wanted to go to Target? I was telling you I went to Target earlier. It She didn't have to tell me. They're fucking gross. I've known that for a while. She didn't have to be like, hey, you should. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do you a service. Just get these done. You really actually had something to do with starting Elbow Room?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
I host that place now, so fucking thanks a lot. Fucking ruined my goddamn life. If anyone's going tomorrow, Burger's hosting. Don't hit me up. Don't hit him up either. He's not gonna answer. Yeah. All right. So, there was one other thing I want to talk about that you meant. Oh yeah. Okay. So you're asking about Kendrick, and Emily was like, I didn't even watch. Then she was like, oh, I went to bed right before. Her white guilt kicked in immediately. That was funny. Yeah, I didn't watch either. I don't give a shit. I knew he was gonna talk about Drake, and it's gonna be on Twitter in 20 minutes. So, and then I didn't get to see it because Kanye had his moment. So Super Bowl went pretty quick with that, you know. You know, it's funny they did Super Bowl in New Orleans. Philly won. Everybody knows that. They did more damage to New Orleans than that plane did to Philly last week, like by a large margin. It's crazy. You know, it's funny, they're like one of those sports teams that are really into rituals and like they have to have their like superstitions. How funny would it be if they just start crashing planes into Philly to try and get back to the Super Bowl next year? Like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. You saw the aftermath footage of that plane, everything, all the destruction it did. It's the nicest I've seen Philly look in a long time. It's fucking not cool. Yeah, alright. What else? You talked about Big Pun. You know what I admire about Big Pun is he said WAP like 1,000,000 times in a song. I was like, yeah, he says that with bravery. I didn't know what WAP meant until that song. I looked it up, I was like, yeah, you're right, dude. I didn't have anti-Italian hate now. You're Italian, you get it. Do you like when people say get your WAP? Do you care?
I don't care.
Who gives a shit, right? Greaseball? Right, me too. Who the fuck gives a shit? Yeah, I don't know. It's different, you know. My parents, they're cool. I am Italian on my mom's side, not my dad's side. So my dad doesn't hit. You know, that's good. Didn't get that Italian. He's Irish though, so we did car bomb my mom a couple times. Not cool. Okay. All right. Well, it's the slur edition. Let's get into the stuff I didn't want to do anyway. You guys can see me. You know what I look like. Not good. It's not a good run. I get it. I know exactly what I am. I'm a middle-aged man's face on a middle schooler's body. It's not great. I look like the predator on the victim's body. That's what I look like, to be honest. It's not cool. I get this because my mom's Italian. It's all her short, bushy eyebrows, the chest hair. It's all because of my mom. Fucking guinea greaseball wop. I hope there's no Italians that aren't paying attention at the bar. Yeah, I don't know. Being Italian's cool. I like the slurs. I like that I can say the slurs, you know? They don't have good slurs for Irish, though. I never liked that. They got one slur for Irish, and it's Mick. Not a good slur. Pat McKinstry's head just popped up when I said that. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about getting slurs? Do you care if somebody says Mick? Right? They put a hard R on Mick, though. It'd be a much better slur. That would cut through the air. I know it's good because I'm Irish and I don't feel comfortable saying that into a microphone, so, yeah, I don't know. You know, the person I am, tiny, been like this my whole life, turned 12, stopped growing, and like, I'm a shit talker, I'm an asshole, so I get into confrontation. But yeah, anytime I get into a fight, or gonna get into a fight with somebody that's bigger than me, they're like, oh, fucking, I can kick your ass, I can fuck you up. I'm always like, huh, you can beat up a middle schooler? That's nice, you know? Being my size, I've always like thought like if I'm gonna get into a fight, I subscribe to the idea that I should get naked first to stop the fight, right? Because if you're gonna fight a dude, you don't want to fight another naked guy, right? Plus, you see my dick and you realize there's nothing to lose in this fight for me, so it's not a good bargain for you, you know? It's not fun. Yeah. All right. What was the one I wanted to start on and I didn't? Oh, alright. You guys already know my name, so that's gonna be stupid. But my name is Chad with 2 D's. Not bragging. I don't know why my parents did that. Thought it was a bad idea. They thought it was the coolest thing ever, but they also did a bunch of cocaine when they were having me. So, you know, seems like one of those ideas. I think they maybe just wrote my name the way they said it on cocaine. They're just like, Chad, it's Chad. Like, I don't know, they introduced me as Chad with 2 D's, so to get back at them, I'm like, yeah, 2 D's. One for my mouth, one for my ass. You know, that's what it is. And I told you, they're Italian, you know, which is just a fancy word for homophobic, so they don't like it. I don't know why I keep going to the anti-Italian hate. Nobody's really digging it. I'm looking for at least Emily to laugh. She's like,
They're monkeys, dude.
okay. You're going up tonight. You can pop that off on a mic. All right, I shouldn't have started this chant. I don't know. Yeah, small dick, tiny guy. Get it. Who jerks off here? Who's jerking off a lot? Yeah, please put the hands up. See, Mo was immediately like, yeah, dude, he's not even looking at me. He put his hands up. Oh, it's fun, you know, it's a good time. I've been getting a little better with it. I haven't been watching porn lately, which is, I guess, healthy. One of my friends got me on this. He was like, dude, you should stop watching porn. It's really good for you. I was like, where is this coming from? We're at Dairy Queen. What are you talking about? He's like, I'm just saying, dude, like, I can tell you probably watch too much porn, and I'm telling when I stopped doing it, it changed my life. It's like, how much porn were you watching, dude? Changed your life? I get on a porn, I didn't see the video without even clicking on it, 15-second preview, and I'm done. It's just, I don't even know if that counts as watching porn at that point. So now I'm just like going, you know, imaginary ejac, now I got some attention. The girls will turn around like, this guy jerks off. I go for that imaginary ejac, you know, I get porn going in my head. It's just literally a porn scene that I'm making up. And like, it's legit, it's really like realistic because behind the scenes, people are getting treated pretty poorly, you know. I had to get into a couple gay scenes before I started doing chicks, so you know, it's pretty up there. You know, I get hit with that post-nut clarity though, you know. Girls don't get, you don't get the post. I feel like a girl's post-nut clarity is I didn't come, I want this guy to leave. Yeah. Guy's post-nut clarity is as soon as he comes, he's like, I wish this girl would leave. You could be at her house, he's like, I hope she just leaves and I have to too. But my favorite kind of post-nut clarity is like, you come and you're like, oh yeah, I don't need to go hang out with my friends tonight. You cancel plans, you know? Last time I jerked off, I canceled Hulu because I realized I hadn't watched it in like 3 months. Saved myself $26 a month, you know? Alright, I think that's all for me. You guys have been fun. I've been horny. Give it up to your host, everybody. Thank you very much.
Clap it up for Chad Lennon. Chad is recently into a wonderful relationship, yet he still chronically masturbates. Hey, that's basically every man, you know what I mean? Unless your girl just totally freaky. I mean, we'd rather do that than cheat on a woman, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that many little people, it's not that many midgets. Like, what if you got the craving for a midget, but your girl ain't that, she not a little person, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta handle, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. It is what it is, man. You know when chicks be masturbating thinking you Tyson Beckford or something wrong, Brian Gosling or whoever's handsome nowadays, man. It ain't nothing wrong with fantasizing. Right, Emily? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You having a whole twirl in your hair, you know. This is very Bang Brothers looking up. No, it's blacked.com. That's what it is. This is blacked.com. You know that site, blacked.com? You know, he's like, no, what's that? Oh, is that problack.com? That's what it is? Nah, it's not, nah, man. It's well-endowed brothers busting down some thin white girls. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I look at y'all, I just think of the Pornhub scene. Like the theme. Like that's what, every time they come in, that's what, every time they come in, you get it, that's, yeah. Porn is, it's awesome. I mean, yeah, it is. I'm in a relationship, you know, it's good. Like my girlfriend, she's Puerto Rican, she's petite, and she's a practicing lawyer. You know what that means? You know, I'm sentenced to being wrong for the rest of my life. I'm never going to win an argument with her. Her nickname is Baby. You're right. You know, you're right, baby. That's her nickname. You know what I mean? She make 3 times the money that I make, and she lets me have sex anytime I want. You know, the least I can do is be somewhat faithful. You know what I mean? Like just a little bit. We've been together 8 months, man. This is the most faithful I've been in 2 months. I need to get some credit, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, okay, I could have fucked, for 2 months I ain't do shit. I was like 6 months, it was kind of, you know what I mean? Once the disease test got cleared, I'm like, cool. Okay, I mean, like, this is a starting fresh point. I won't, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm faithful to her. I'm faithful. That's the thing, like, when you in a fresh, like a new relationship, when you in a new, like, what are some of the, is y'all together or y'all just peoples? You know, I want to, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, we all get tempted, right now. She's trying to block me out by typing, but like, we all get tempted to be with somebody else. If anybody say they don't get tempted, they lying. Even Jesus was tempted. You don't believe in Jesus, even Buddha was tempted. You know what I'm saying? All the Catholic priests be, that's a bad example. But you get what I'm saying? Like Martin Luther King, man, he done smash. We all get tempted, but what are some of the things that we can do to keep it true with our significant other? You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to text one of these hoes, you're feeling kind of horny. Text your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Send your shorty the dick pic. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to grope your coworker because she sexy. No, grope your lady. Like, keep that shit like grope your lady. Be nasty to her. You know what I mean? Divert all that energy to the one that you love. Sometimes you got to be creative. You know what I did the other night? I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. But I was thinking about somebody else. Is that faithful? You know what I'm saying? Is that cheating? She's still not listening, so I'm trying to reel her in. Is that cheating? If I'm making love to my lady, I'm asking you now. You know what I'm saying? Young Erica Badu. If I'm making love to my lady, but I'm thinking about somebody else, is that cheating? Why is cheating? Why is cheating? Why? Yeah, it's more right, because my body's in the right place, but my heart and my mind is somewhere else. You know what? You got an argument there. You know what I mean? Let's entertain this other scenario. What if by happenstance I should happen to fall into the clutches of temptation and I'm making love to another woman, making love to another woman, making love to another woman, but I'm thinking about my lady, then that's faithful, right? You know what I'm saying? Because my emotions is, that's what you just said. I'm just going by your logic right now. You ain't feeling that shit. My girlfriend ain't feeling that shit either, man. She's a licensed carrier, you know what I mean? If that joke come true, man, y'all gonna be carrying me in a casket. Brr, 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 you know what I'm saying? Brr, brr, brr. I don't know why I was about to do a wedding song right now, you know? Like a wedding with death. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work, my lady, man. My lady love me though, you know? Always cooking for me, you know? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I can't just go out and just willy-nilly and just eat whenever I feel like it. It's almost like eating is cheating. I can have myself a snack tonight. I get back to the crib, then my girlfriend confronts me at the front door, talking about, let me smell your breath. Is that Chick-fil-A on your collar? Like, no. That's pussy. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I can't. I'm not gonna cheat on you, you know what I'm saying? I just hop on the Pornhub. That's it. That's the best I can do, you know what I mean? Big booties, man. That's what it's all about. Like for some, like everybody got a BBL. Even the dudes be having BBLs. Like that's like, yeah, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just fat asses everywhere. In the '80s, only J-Lo, and like in the 2000s, Buffy the Body. Now everybody got a fat ass. It's ridiculous, man. It's like the only thing you need in order to have a productive relationship for at least 2 weeks is fat ass. She could be born with no head, no arms, no torso. She could just be born with just butt cheeks, legs, and feet, and you'll still have dudes lined up trying to put a ring on her toes. Talking about, can I have your foot in marriage? Your pedicure is so perfect. You know what I mean? You ever notice you never see a woman with a fat ass get a lengthy gel sentence? You never, when you ever see, like, name me the famous person or a woman with a big old booty that got a lengthy gel sentence? You don't see that shit, man. You know what I mean? They could get caught red-handed and murder. You know what I'm saying? Right after sentencing, she's gonna twerk away to freedom now. You know what I'm saying? I hate when women with fat asses wear long coats. I hate that shit, man. A nice, beautiful booty cheeks, that is like a marvel of God. You know what I'm saying? Covering up the butt is like putting clouds over the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's like Da Vinci closing the window of all his paintings, man. You gotta leave that shit up. What if some dude was stressed out about to take his own life? You got the big booty with the coat covering it. He don't see that shit. Like dead the next day, man. You got that shit. This shit's stupid. Cause my girl got, having a shorty with a fat ass though, it's like walking around with gold. In the hood, it's like walking around with a gold chain. Somebody might snatch that shit, yo. You gotta be careful. That's why you gotta get yourself a girl with a little booty. My girl got the little booty. She got the Hawaiian buns. You know what I'm saying? You know the Hawaiian buns, like the little sliders, man? That's what she got. You know what I mean? Like the little, yeah, she got sliders, the little booties. So they don't really notice what she got back there. But I don't care how flat your ass is. If you know how to arch that back and pop the booty out, it transforms. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the little flat booty like standing up, you look like Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? When she bent over, she like Kim Kardashian. You know, it transforms. You know, and it goes back up. So yeah, learn how to. You don't really need a big booty though. Just learn how to arch your back and do your yoga practices. That's it. Speaking of yoga, coming up the stage, very, very, very funny, my homegirl in this comedy shit, Emily Sierra.
Like we talked about. Trying to arch my back like you talked about. Yeah, I try to get a fat ass and eat a lot of food, but it all always goes to my like neck. So I just like walk around with this like gross double chin. It's never a good look. Are we guys excited to be here? Woo, yeah. It's Valentine's Day. Anybody need a Valentine yet? I need one too. It's my birthday on Friday, and I'm like, been trying to have a boyfriend for my birthday, but I'm like, okay, clock's ticking. Cock is ticking down, okay? Like, you don't have time. So at this point, it's just gonna be my dog and me, I guess, you know. Go through a jar of peanut butter together. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. So I work in customer service, which is really cool, not at all, but I actually really love it. I love calling out of work. That's what I love about it. If you have a customer service job, it's like you're allowed to because your boss knows it sucks, you know? And as long as you call out in like that 24-hour window when they find their replacement, which is just corporate for like another fucking loser who hates their life. And yeah, so I had this customer service job at this garden, like grocery store, pet store. It had like all the landscape, outdoorsy things you could need. And the customers there were pretty much like the racist white people of Southington, so that was always interesting. You could always tell by their hats, or their like plaid, or their Carhartt. It was like, okay, I can tell what you need. You're not gonna want to talk to a woman. So they never talked to me. It was great because they like didn't think a woman should be there working. So I like didn't have to do much. It was awesome. But then one time, this old angry guy came in and he had to bother me because nobody else was around. The guy manager he wanted to talk to was on his lunch break, so he was forced to talk to me. And you could tell he was so pissed about it. He had to like actually talk to a girl. He's like, I bought this hose in 2020 and I went to use it now and it doesn't work. And he's like all pissed out, ready to pop his like penis vein out of his forehead. And this dude is like 80, right? He's about to have a stroke. And it's like, dude, this is your day. It's Tuesday. This is your discount day. You sure you want to like stroke out on your day of the week? Like, go live it up at ShopRite. Like, relax, dude. So he's freaking out about this hose, and I'm like, sir, you bought this hose 5 years ago. I think that's like 4 years out of its warranty. But he's still fighting me. Look up in your computer. Call them. Call Agway. He's like yelling at my face for me to call Agway. And I purposely picked up the phone and was like, oh, the ones with the cord? I don't know how to work these. And he got even madder. And he starts cursing at me. I was like, sir, I'm not sure if you actually need a hose. I think you need one of the rocking chairs out front to calm the fuck down. And that's when I got fired. But he needed to hear that. He really did. Because, you know, like, I just can't stand customer service jobs when, like, the people are jerks and then they come to you behind the register and they, like, take out their day on you. You're like, dude, if you know I also don't like my job, like, I don't want to be here also. Like, don't do that to me. So I quit that. Well, I got fired, but I tell people I quit. You know, on my resume, you know, Indeed doesn't have to know, you know. So I'm out there looking for jobs. And it's hard because, like, I don't want to work. I don't want to lift a finger. So I think I'm going to use my toes, you know, those foot picks, maybe. I don't know. I didn't think there was a market for it until casually, sometimes on Instagram, I'm one of those girls, I'm like, everyone has to see my food before I eat it, so I like take a picture. And usually like my feet are in the picture around my apartment in my little like Italian chanclas, in my little like sandals or whatever. So you could see like my toes sometimes. So some dude came through messaging me for foot pictures. He's like, oh my God, I'll pay 20 for the full foot. And I was like, per foot? Or like for both feet? I was like trying to do the math. I was like, let me at least make some profit on this. So I was like trying to narrow down my price. I was like, no, sorry. I think I could get 50. And he's like, oh no, babe, I'm out here in these foot streets. I'm out here pedaling on these cobblestones. I see these feet. 20 is what it's worth. I was like, okay. And then I left him on red. He came back. He offered me 60. So these foot guys, lady, there's a profit to be made. I don't know how the exchange goes. He wanted my gym socks too. He's like, I'll pay for your gym socks 24 hours. I was like, dude, if you saw what I did at the gym, you would not want my socks. Okay, they're gross. Like, I walk around, it's disgusting, dude. You don't want them, but I guess he does. Yeah, life of a girl. I also tried to do the online dating. I dabble a little bit. I go in and out. This guy, like, I try to go on like Bumble because they tell you it's for the girls, like you're gonna feel safe there. No, you're not. There's still trash on there. This one guy on Bumble, his bio was, all right, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I have a big dick and depression. Who wants to take the good with the bad? I was like, all right, at least he's being honest about mental health. But is that actually real? I thought men just joke about that, you know? Like, what? Is he actually sad out here? And then, I don't know. I didn't even go there because he was out of my radius for dick. I was like, I'm not gonna drive that far. You know what I mean? Just wasn't gonna happen. But I don't even date much now because I have a new dog I really love. She's my best friend. Any dog people here? You have dogs at home? Yeah, right? Don't you miss your dog already? You're like, yo, I wish I was with my fucking dog right now, right? That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, can't wait to get home. But she's so sweet. Like, I realized I love my dog maybe too much because, like, she could do absolutely anything, get away with anything. Like, we could be cuddling on the couch together, and then all of a sudden she could just randomly take a shit on my face, and I would be like, it's my fault. Like, that's my fault. I'm not missing her cues, you know, like, I'm missing that. I'm not giving her enough attention. That's on me, you know? But no, she's an angel. And I do this thing, too, like, I'm really protective of her. And I realized, like, I take things a little too personally. And she's, like, the cutest dog ever. Like, she looks like she was made in a Build-A-Bear factory. Like, she looks like I went through one of those awful puppy mills for her, but I didn't. I just got blessed with this little polar bear thing. But so she's so sweet looking. So we'd be walking around the neighborhood. And there'll be other people out there walking our dog. And most of the times people love her. They freak out when they see her. But then other times some owners, like, get a little weird about her. And they, like, change the opposite side of the street they're on just because we're there. And I have such an attitude about it. So I start walking faster. I'm like, what? You don't want to say hi to me and my dog? What's your problem? And then so I chase them down and I make my dog bite them. No, I'm kidding. All right, goodbye.
Clap it up for Emily Sierra. She said she had an experience when she had her dog and she's walking down the street and people see a dog and out of fear they cross the street. Emily, you know what it feels like to be a large black man, so clap it up for yourself because that's what we have to deal with every single time. That should have got more love. Y'all know y'all scared of niggas. Stop that shit, man. There's nothing but, y'all know, it's non-racist people here, so that's good. If you were racist, they would be like, yeah, we hate you. So anyway, coming next to the stage, very, very funny having seen this young man in a while, Patrick McKinstry.
All right. Emily, if that guy was depressed, and you sent him your foot pic, that would have been a pedicure. All right. I'll be here all week. I just got through my favorite month, January, because it's the furthest away from the holidays. It's the gifting season or whatever. I don't like unless you give gifts on MLK Day. I don't have any black friends, I wouldn't know. But, if you do, that's on you. I don't. So I like January. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of the holidays in general, but especially the gifting ones, because there's more stress, there's more pressure, especially from those people that like you barely ever see, but then suddenly feel like they need to give you a gift, like that coworker on like your third shift, or like a customer you see like 3 times a week. Or like a distant aunt, or like just a random, just someone. I hate that. And they always feel like instead of just giving me cash attached to a nice card, they feel obligated to buy me a gift. and it's always something random, like something based off of a random shirt I wore or something. Like I wore a dingy Ghostbusters shirt. I've never even seen the movie. It glowed. It was $3 and it glowed in the dark. You know, like that's why I bought it. But now they think that's my favorite movie. Now I have 4 pairs of Ghostbusters shirt or socks and a fucking jar of ectoplasm goo. Do you know what ectoplasm goo is? It's a mess in a jar. That's what they gifted me, an adult. They gave me a mess as a fucking gift instead of money. They wasted their money on goo instead of just giving that to me. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. So that just makes me mad. Don't waste your money on, like, you just give me the money. Don't give me gift cards. All right, I am an adult. Don't buy me a gift. Don't tell me where you want me to spend my money. All right, just give me the money. Don't give me. And gift cards are kind of like that tells you what they think about you. Like, oh, you think I'm just a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy? All gift cards cost the same. You could have got me a Starbucks card. It would have been the same price. And if you think, oh, you would have got more coffee at Dunkin', they give me a Cumberland Farms card, right? I'll get even more coffee, and then it'll always be made the same. It'll be made correctly, right? Because I'll be making it. So and I get it, like if you don't have the funds, if you can't afford Red Lobster, you know, then just leave a little note like, hey man, I think you're worth it, but I'm just not I'm on an Applebee's budget right now, you know, go enjoy $1 margaritas, king, like that, then I get it, then I appreciate, but like, don't, also, or they'll give you a gift card to like some random location they recommend, but it's like 2 hours away. That's not a gift. You just gave me a quest. Right, you just gave me now I have to plan my whole day around this thing, like I don't even know about. I'm not gonna just go out there just to eat. Like if I gotta travel, I'm gonna make a whole day about it. If I'm gonna save $26 on a cheeseburger, I'm gonna make an event, I'm gonna make a day, but now I gotta do this whole thing, and like what if I don't even like it? Like it's crazy. So just give me money, and that'll be nice. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Holiday stuff. Anyways, I've gotten to this age where my butthole is becoming more sweaty. Anywhere else? It's just it wasn't. For the longest time, I was sweat-free, and then suddenly this last year, very sweaty butthole. I don't know what it is. And it makes it a lot harder to hold in a fart. I used to be really good at that. And now it's like, it used to be like Fort Knox, and now it's like a pillow fort, right? Really fun to play inside. Okay, sorry. What's the deal with Hitler's mustache? No, but seriously, like, what? You mean that's it? Like, he just ruined it for everyone else? We can't have that stash anymore? That and, like, that and the swastika symbol? That's not his. He didn't invent that. That was a cool symbol. He took it and ruined it. Isn't that, like, what if he did, people like to bring up that he used to paint? What if he ruined that? Painting's not cool anymore. That's how he should have took over the Jews. He just should have made everything they like really cool. And then that, like, oh yeah, you love fucking money? Oh, money's so cool. And then that's how he would have, gross, Hanukkah's out. We ain't playing with these dreidels. Hitler loves dreidels. Anyway, I don't know why I'm upset. I can't even grow a Hitler stash. I go the opposite. I can't grow anything in the middle. In fact, like if me and Hitler were to make out, it'd be like a puzzle piece. Our mustaches would connect. It'd be like Tetris, both our stashes would just fall off, and that's how I'd actually cure Nazism. But yeah, I'm writing a book about that called The Right Place, Wrong Time. Okay, I don't know. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna dip. See you later, have a good night, enjoy your time. Keep it going for Mo.
Clap it up for Patrick McKinstry. Patrick, I don't think I've ever seen you without that hat. Like, I have no idea how your hair looks. I think it's like bald. Are you like an emo Hulk Hogan right now? You just got the hat over like the... Attached to the hair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man. Like, I think when you go to have sex with a woman, like, you're more concerned about having on a hat as opposed to a condom. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, you got protections? Like, of course I got this beanie. You know what I'm saying? You figure like the hat protects you from catching AIDS. That's what I heard. Coming back to the stage, she got her start at this mic, man. She be doing her thing. She's actually on a show will be next month on the 22nd. Coast.
Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? If I suck up here tonight, don't blame me, blame Adam Sandler. He inspired me to basically heal myself through laughter. So, stand up for me is therapy. You know, I decided that during my treatment, I'm going to heal myself through laughter, okay? So I just felt like the best thing for me to do, right, is to tell strangers my fucking problems. Because it's easier for me to tell a motherfucker my problems than me going to see a therapist. Alright? Because strangers, they don't judge you the way a fucking therapist will judge you. Because what do? They label you. Right? They put you in a fucking box. They want to, categorize you as mentally ill or insane, but with complete strangers, they're like, oh, fuck it, this bitch is just crazy or she needs some medication. So, a prime example is, I made a doctor's appointment because I've been gaining a lot of weight with the medications that I've been taking. And, alright, so I have this weird, so my ass is getting really big, and I'm having an issue with it, because it's like, this bitch is out of control, you know? The other day I was in the shower and I was washing my ass and a roll of toilet paper and my Stop and Shop Saver Plus card fell out, and I was like baffled by it because I couldn't find the card for 2 weeks, and I'm like, how come I didn't feel that shit, you know? And so I made a doctor's appointment, and I was telling my doctor, you know, okay, I'm having difficulties wiping my ass, right? Because I'm a talented bitch, you know. I'm the type of woman. Before I picked up 40 pounds in over 2 months, I had the capabilities of making my ass jump. All right? I can do left butt cheek, right butt cheeks, and both butt cheeks at the same time. Now this is audience participation time, right? Everybody in the audience, you need to participate. I'm gonna turn around, and I want you guys to tell me what butt cheek I'm moving up, whether it's left, right, or both. Y'all with me? Yeah. All right. So, see, that's the fucking problem. That was the right. This bitch gotten so goddamn big, you can't tell whether it's the left or the right butt cheek. But that was just one cheek, but it looked like it was both, right? So I showed my doctor that, right? And I told my doctor, look, something ain't right. I'm like, you know, he looked at me and he said, Miss McIntosh, I'm gonna have to call the nurse in here because that was inappropriate. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's inappropriate. I'm trying to show you that these chemo pills is making me gain motherfucking weight. He said to me, ma'am, I'm your cardiologist. I'm like, so, but what's the problem? You're a doctor, right? I was like, shit, if you're a cardiologist, you're a heart doctor, right? He was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. Oh, look, I'm gay. I thought the ass was the way to the heart for a nigga. So, I mean, what's the problem? You can't help me? But, you know, I blame my father for this because, you know, my daddy got ass. You know, I get my ass from my father. He a juicy booty nigga, you know? But real talk. Yeah, look. I shouldn't have called my daddy that, but that nigga do got a big ass though. That nigga, when he walk, he's like, hey, how you doing? Can we go home? Hey. But yeah, life has been like crazy and shit for me. The last 3 years have been like a head buster, real shit. You know, 2023 for me was like the year of fuck you. 2024 was like more like I got your ass, bitch. And this year, 2025 is like, I got you, bitch, you know? I totally understand when Dave Chappelle said, gotcha, bitch. So I'm currently homeless, right? And I was living out of my vehicle for a couple of weeks. And, you know, being homeless is something, it's kind of like refreshing, you know? It's like you have the freedom. And, you know, I went to the shelter the other night. And it's really cool. Like, whenever you're down and fucking out, and life is like throwing everything against you, the best place to be in life is with bottom-ass motherfuckers that don't have shit going for them in life, and that life is totally against them. Because you know why? They the realest motherfuckers out there. They gonna be like, bitch, you ain't better than me. Bitch, you ain't shit. You right here stuck with me, motherfucker. You wanna go smoke a blunt? And I'm like, yeah, sure, what the fuck not? But real talk. So, for me, the challenge of being homeless and sleeping in my vehicle was making sure my vehicle didn't become an app vehicle, you know? Y'all know what app is?
What's that?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You gotta make sure your car don't smell like ass, piss, or pussy. Because you in that motherfucker all the goddamn time. Let me tell you something. I was pissing in cups, shitting in bags, and doing all that goddamn thing. Because I'm gonna tell you something. And you know what's crazy? Mo, didn't you ride with me to the 7-Eleven the other day? Did you know I was pissing in that same seat you was sitting? Bruh, it is what it is, man. But here you go. That's my bullshit. Thank you for listening. I gotta get back to the shelter.
Clap it up for Carol. She done hugged me after she wiped her ass with her hands at the shelter. This is some bullshit, man. You said you pissing in bags and pissing in what? I mean, shitting in bags and pissing in bottles and buckets and.
Yeah. No.
You do know like there are restrooms you can go to during the day. Like you don't have to. It's not that bad, man. God damn, you can go to a Dunkin' Donuts, whatever, the library. This motherfucker's like, fuck the library. I'm about to shit in the back of my whip. Like, damn. It ain't that bad, god damn. It smell like, and then you talking about you want some love. How you gonna get love smell like boo-boo? You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that like that. There's some people that into, but usually people that's into that, you know what I'm saying? She not into the people that's, it's like, you know, big girls don't like big dudes, you know what I'm saying? Funky people don't like other funky people, you know what I mean? It's like, that shit crazy, man. Well, coming next to the stage, man, I've never seen this young man before. I think he's funny. He lied to me, said it was his first time. He meant first time right here. We gonna see how he get it in. Clap it up for Leon Witter.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm about to go home and tell my mama there was like 40 people here. If I told her there was only like 6 niggas here, she would send me to get my CDL. I gotta make it seem like I actually had a crowd. Even though it's only 6 of y'all niggas here, I'm gonna perform like there's 100 niggas here. So we alright. We alright. The older I get, the more I find convenience and inconvenient things. Like the other day, daylight savings came, so we lost an hour. But I got a 5-year-old, so that means I get to put her an hour. I get to put her to bed an hour early. So I was happy, like she over here. Oh, why is it dark so soon? Go to bed. Stop worrying about all this other shit. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Can you recall the moment you realized you wasn't like a thug, you wasn't like a gangster? Because I can tell you the exact moment I realized I was a bitch. Like the exact moment. I remember I went to go pick up one of my friends for like a job interview. Picking up 2 of my friends for a job interview, and we get into the car and we're traveling down the street. And we don't even get off the block yet. And as loudly as anybody can say it, all you hear is, there go them bitch ass niggas right there. And when you know you a bitch ass nigga, you gotta like look around like, how did they know I was a bitch ass nigga? Like I didn't. Is my radar on? How did they know the bitch ass nigga was right here? So I turn over, and it's a group of niggas walking towards my car, and my friend in the back seat does the coolest thing I've ever seen. He takes a gun and he puts it to the door of my car, and he starts talking shit. You gonna do whatever. And I'm like, oh, this shit is like cool as fuck. And then I realized I watched this movie before. And at the end of the movie, I get raped in jail. And like, I didn't like the movie, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a nice, light-skinned nigga with long hair. Like, if I go to jail, I am prime target. Like, they see a nigga with nice eyes, nice skin, they gonna get me, dog. So I'm like, nah, fuck that. So I instantly step on the gas, and then we get into traffic, we bust out, and then I sit there and I realize, wait, we going to a job interview. Why do you have a gun? Like, why? Like, this nigga's gonna make sure he got the job one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, you was gonna hire me, and why have a gun? So we go to the interview. We never get the job. But I'm still thinking about the gun this whole time. I'm thinking about the gun, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm not about to drop you back off over there, because them niggas is over there, and they know the bitch ass niggas is out here, and I ain't trying to deal with that. So I drive to one of my other friends' house, and I say, hey, yo, just leave the gun in the car. We're there for like an hour or two. He forgets something in the car. He runs up to go get it. I give him my key. And right before I give him my key, I tell him, yo, big dog, this is my only key. Don't lock my key in my car. And the nigga does it immediately. That's the first thing he did. He didn't do anything else. He only locked the key in the car. He didn't even grab what he was going to go grab. So my friend's mom goes out to try to like finagle my door and some shit. And she comes downstairs, she storms in, and she says, Leon, I'm gonna ask you a question right now, and I want you to be honest with me. I said, okay, anything. This lady like my second mom, so I don't, anything. She said, what's in the backseat of your car? And I said, miss, I drive the car. Why the fuck would I know what's in the backseat of my car? I don't sit back there, you know what I mean? She said, I saw a gun in the backseat of your car, and if the police were to have come here, my husband would get locked away forever. And I'm like, what kind of probation is that? Like, what did he do, and why are you yelling at me? So long story short, she kicks us out, and then she lets us come back like 30 minutes later. I guess she overreacted. Well, I'm like, the gun is still in the car, but whatever. I still have more time. Okay, other story now. Remember, there's 40 people in here, guys, not 7. There's 40 niggas. 40 niggas. Ooh. 70. I'm a Jamaican. I'm a first generation American. My parents are from Jamaica, and when I was I used to get in a little shit as a kid, and my mom would always like berate me and tell me like, you're so lucky you were born in America. You're so lucky you were born in America. If I would have ever did that shit, I'd get deported. I'm like, Mom, you're not about to deport me for stealing a lollipop. Like, this is not a deportable offense. And a couple years later, when my cousin got deported, my whole family was destroyed. But I laughed because it was like, if you sell drugs, like and you don't have a green card, like what were you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you could have just worked a 9 to 5. It's not that hard. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was the only nigga that's happy he got deported. I felt like I was one of the first Trump supporters. I feel like now I only want to say things to try to get the people at the bar's attention, but we gonna try it. I've been ready for a prostate exam for the last 20 years. Like, I've been so ready. I remember one of the first plays my mom ever showed me was, it was a Jamaican play. The whole premise of the play was a father going to the hospital to get a prostate exam, and the family was trying to talk him into it. But you know, Jamaican men are tough. Jamaican men are strong. Jamaican men ain't scared of shit. Jamaican men, bro, when they grew up, they were never scared of no boogeyman. They were scared of Batiman. 2 different things, you know what I mean? 2 completely different things. So the whole play, they just trying to take this nigga to go get a prostate. First of all, do you know how many niggas have to die for a villain, an antagonist in a play to be a doctor's finger? Is it 1 of them? Is it 2 of them? It's a lot of niggas that has to die for that to happen. Shit, that's me.
Clap it up for Leon Witter. And you young, so you ain't gonna get none of these references that you remind me of, man. But like in the late 90s, 97, there was a video game that came out called Tekken. And there was a character called DJ. And he had the dreads, he was Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? He was Jamaican, but he had the Brazilian fighting style, like, you know, he had that, well, he had that style, you know, you kind of go like this, and like you kind of go like this, so I was just thinking DJ the whole time. That's what you gotta look it up. You ever see the movie Shotas? You Jamaican, like Shotas is like Malcolm X for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You could be an extra, and you like the dude that was buying the beef patty that got shot in the background, you know what I'm saying? Like you're an extra from Shotas, yeah, that's good. A singer named Bilal, you remind me of him, y'all know who that is, though. That was dope, though, that was dope. Clap it up for him. You got confidence, you know what I'm saying? You got some jokes. Oh yeah, you got a long, good future ahead of you. Way better than me. You gonna take off and still be here. Just fatter and just old. Prostate exam? Listen, first of all, I'm getting tired of like seeing Neil deGrasse Tyson in my feed on Facebook for some reason. Like, you look up one space exploration thing, now you gotta see this dude with the bad haircut being condescending. Well, actually, the Earth is not. Like, you know, he just got, well, actually, like, it's hard to listen to somebody when they got that, well, actually energy. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he said is that black hole, you know what a black hole is, right? It's like a collapsed star, and basically they're theorizing that the black hole is actually a portal to another universe. You know what I'm saying? It's like a direct portal to another dimension. And I think that dimension is my colon, you know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, like the last 2 years, I've been just like endless, no matter, it's endless concept. Where is this coming from? It's more shit outside of my body that's still, like, it gotta be coming from another dimension. I've got all kinds of planets coming out of Uranus, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, like this is ridiculous, man. 45, you said you got kids, right? Lucky you planted your seed, you know what I mean? As far as I know, I don't have no children, you know what I'm saying? Like, the one time I almost had a kid, you know, she decided to abort, but that's a whole another story. But my girl, she's 46, and I'm 45. She can still have kids, but you know, I got geriatric pregnancy, you know what I'm saying? I got old sperm, she got old eggs, that equals an old baby, you know what I'm saying? A baby gonna come out looking like Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying? A black Joe Biden. A baby gonna come out looking like Morgan Freeman out this bitch. It's going. And I was in the womb for 9 months, and all of a sudden the doctor pulled me out of my comfort and introduced me to the cruel, cold world. You know, that's how a baby gonna be born with osteoporosis, rickets, the gout. You understand what I'm saying? My baby gonna have a walker before it has a walker and shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Blind and shit. Baby gonna come out looking like John Witherspoon. Who in the hell was knocking on my mama all night? All I heard was a bang, bang, bang. Then hit the dead. I seen the doctor. Don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all right. Think about having kids though. But you know, like you know, the older you get, like women, ladies, you only got a certain amount of eggs. You know what I'm saying? She was on her period, so she's like 5. So she got 41 years of eggs just gone. It's like she probably got 1 egg left. And we know eggs cost like $10 a carton. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine how expensive that ovary egg is inside of her. You know? That shit probably worth like $50,000. And she always wanted me to take her on vacation. I can't afford that shit. Like, sell your eggs, baby, let's get that 50K. You know what I'm saying? I can take it to the Cayman Islands. We invest in some crypto. And we just bought a baby from Korea, you know what I'm saying? It still got like 20 grand left. Trump in office, man. Trump is back. You said you're Trump. I don't know who said that to make those ain't real whites. Those are the whites from Taken though. You know, it's like Armenians. Like those is like Eastern Europeans. They're not like British whites, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm just playing. But no, like, you know, Trump, you know, he making a lot of promises, like, you know, everybody yelling at him, like, why he ain't get the grocery prices in 2 days, but they ain't say nothing about Biden when he had it fucked up for the last 4 years, but, you know, whatever, it is what it is. You make big promises, you gotta deliver on that shit as fast as possible, you know? And he was talking about bringing the reparations. He was talking about reparations. Reparations is like constipation, because that shit ain't happening. And if it do happen, like Caucasians is kind of crafty, all they gonna do is make stuff way more expensive. Gas gonna go up to $20,000 a gallon. Hamburger's gonna go up to $20,000 a burger. Pussy, it's gonna go up to the astronomical price of $45. I can't pay the extra $5. Fuck you, Trump, man. Why you gonna raise the prices? You said pussy was gonna stay at $40, man. So what they do is like, what they do with black people, like when they don't give us the money that they owe us through reparations, they give us like consolation prizes. Like they make Spider-Man black, you know what I'm saying? They make, yeah, you feel me? They make James Bond black, you know what I'm saying? Like they all this, like, fuck that, cut the check. I don't care about these little consolation prizes, man. But the one like major thing they've been talking about doing for years is putting Harriet Tubman's portrait on a $20 bill. They've been talking about this for a while, since he was a little kid, man. And I think that's a good thing. We are putting our historical figures on the currency because we built this country. But the one question I have about that photograph, and I know a lot of you was thinking this, but y'all afraid to ask. You're a little younger, but you know about Harriet Tubman's portrait. The one question I have about that picture is that the best picture that they have of her, man? Because her face, it looked real angry. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't never had no happy. She saved a lot of slaves. They had photography back then. Like sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, posing with some of them in Canada, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, I freed the slaves. Like sometimes, like every time you cross that border, they should take, it's no happy pictures, man. Plus it's like, how you gonna have the wanted face on the money? That don't make no sense. I'm going to get the money, you know what I'm saying? They got her wanted face and I'm getting the kind of like somebody owed some royalties, man. Plus like the face, when you look at it like the Harriet Tubman's portrait, if it was on a 20, it almost looked like it's judging me for shit I shouldn't be buying. You gonna buy that Hennessy. You know you got high blood pressure. You gonna buy that ice cream cake. You know you got type 2 diabetes. And I can't see myself using a Tubman 20 at like a black strip club with big booty black strippers like at Magic City in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It's like once I stuff it down her G-string, it's almost like I'm putting Nana next to Nana, you know what I mean? And I can't see myself using a Tubman 20 at like a gas station in Mississippi. I get my Dentine Ice, my Red Bull, the clerk look at the 20, look at me, look at the 20, look at me. We don't accept these kind around here, boy. That there is counterfeit. What you mean, counterfeit, man? No, counterfeit. We only accept cracker currency in this county, man. It's racist. But it is what it is, man. Trump is tricky, man. Another thing before I bring up the next comment, I'm trying to stall because I got a great comedian about to pull up. They actually, you know the poet Maya Angelou? You like to read poetry, you got to, you know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell you got beard and dreads and you don't read poems, man. You perpetrating fraud. Start reading some poems, man. Stop playing, man. Live up to your look. I mean, you could do an audio book, but y'all young niggas, man. Y'all YNs, nigga, man. Just play them. Still I Rise ass audios. That's what you play. Stop listening to Future and fucking Drake and shit, man, or whatever you listen to, you know what I'm saying? You like to listen to Rhapsody or something, like one of them underground. But anyway, they put not Harriet Tubman, Maya Angelou, you know who she is, she's a famous poet, you know, Black History Month. They put her portrait on the back of the quarter. On the back of the 25 cent, and on the front is George Washington. On the back, it's Maya Angelou. Did a little research about her, and when I found out, this is a true story, before she blew up as a world-renowned poet, she was a lady of the evening. You know what I'm saying? She was a prostitute. She had to do what she had to do to get in order to where she needed to be, man. And I say, Caucasian is kind of crafty, because George Washington's on the front, and Maya Angelou's on the back, so even in her death, there's a white guy that's still on top of her. This is some bullshit. This is fucking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You ready? Yeah, coming next to the stage, man, you know what I'm saying? When a white man say, I gotta make him come up. I was about to make him come up anyway. Clap it up for the comedy stylist of
What up, y'all? I'm 12 years old, sponsored by a dirt bike company. I tried to use my Harriet Tubman 20 on a Swisher Sweet and some Takis. And the Indian guy was like, no, I need that Andrew Jackson. But I just got hired at GameStop recently, and I lasted like a week, but they had to let me go because I kept tipping my fedora at all the retards that were walking in trying to buy the new Halo game. And they basically told me like I had to wear my light up Skechers, but I was only wearing my Velcro shoes. But anyone watch the Super Bowl? I like football. I don't really watch it, but I saw this one commercial with Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg. Did you guys see that one commercial with Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady? They were Snoop was like, I hate you because we from different neighborhoods. It was like an anti-hate commercial from the start. It was like trying to get like black people to be friends with white people, and I agree with that. I think we should, but Snoop was like, I hate you because we from different neighborhoods, and Tom Brady was like, I hate you because we look different, we act different, and like, I just thought it was funny because like, you know, they didn't really say why like certain white fellas don't really like black people. They should have been like, yo, I hate you because you specifically stole my vehicle. Or like, I don't know, Tom Brady should have been like, yo, I hate you because like my girlfriend's wondering about your dick size. And it's like, alright, that's why white people, certain white people dislike black people, because like our girlfriends are wondering why your dicks are twice the size of ours, you know? But I'm just saying, you know, I love the Super Bowl. Just kidding. I don't even watch that shit. I just wear jerseys. But there's this thing that happened with the LA fires. Anyone hear about the fires in Los Angeles? Apparently, like the only individuals that passed away were like African Americans. It's like, it makes me wonder, like, is it because of the smoke detectors? Did they not change the batteries in the smoke detectors? I don't know. There's this joke about black people don't change the batteries in their smoke. I don't get it, but that's just what's going on in the media. My bad. I'm not actually racist. I just try to come with unique jokes. Yeah. So basically, that's all I had for the night. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Clap it up for Paul. His Antifa jokes, you know what I'm saying? He wore the black man jersey with the racist jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're wearing a Hitler swastika, just shitting on Germany. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I saw you. You got some shit. You know what I mean?
You see Kanye's tweet?
They took it down. Like Kanye started posting porn and Nazi symbols. He was just.
He took it down.
Wasn't he just about Jesus? Like two years ago? I'm trying to save my people from all the things that's happening against the black people and the revolutionaries. You know what I'm saying? We can't be disrespecting our queens. And then 2 years later, he got his wife dressed naked. Like, what was she wearing? That chick had on saran wrap. That's just what that was, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl tried to wear some shit like that New Year's Eve, man. I was like, nah, she got, you know, like I said, she got Hawaiian bugs, but she got a front. The front, she got some headlights, man. Like, I'm like, they ain't trying to get me to it. Like, women just be wanting dudes, they want to just test your fighting skills, have their ass out, just so you can go in combat and shit like that. Most men can't fight. Like, most of us is not warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, warriors, come out and play. Like, yeah, man. That shit is crazy, man. The Eagles, man. You like, yeah, man. No, you good. I watched the game, yeah, absolutely. I think it was a shellacking.
Taylor Swift, they booed off Taylor Swift.
Because the MAGA, yo.
I like that.
MAGA got a, you know what I'm saying? MAGA got a strong support, so they were just booing Taylor Swift. They really like Taylor Swift, like, I saw some bathing suit pictures of Taylor Swift. I was looking at her in a bikini. And like, I just realized her booty cheeks look like vegan chicken tenders. Like, you know, because they real flat. They don't got no flavor, you know what I'm saying? You gotta add water for it to plump up, you know what I'm saying?
Your boyfriend Travis Kelce, you have to go home and clap bones.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go home and clap the bones.
You had to do a voodoo ritual just to have sex with clapping bone. That's kind of, you got some bars, man. You can fucking co-write for that shit. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm gonna respect the audience. We got another funny comedian coming up, man. The homie actually gonna be on a show with me next month, March 22nd. Clap it up for Brian. No Diddy.
Hello, everybody. It's
crowd is like.
It's 100 people.
It's amazing, bro. It looks good. It looks good in here. Yo, shout out to the people at the bar. Yo, Adam. Shout out, bro. Respect. And he doesn't give a fuck. It's all good. My boy. Yeah, so, I had my first paid show recently, right? And my mother, she's Caribbean. So she asked me, she said, how much them people are pay you? I said, they're gonna pay attention, man. Alright, clearly they're not, but that's alright. You guys like the accent? You guys like the London? I think you like it. You turned around for it. Alright, this shit is fake. Thank you. Yeah, I'm from New Britain, not Great Britain. But yeah, I work in a hospital, right? I deliver food to patients. And I use that accent a lot, actually, because I'm trying to be an actor, so I'm just trying to, like, get it under my belt. So I went to go deliver food to this one patient, and this is on the baby unit, actually, and she was a mother. So I went to deliver the food. I said, excuse me, madam, would you like me to place your food in front of you? Would you like it on the side? She said, oh my God, I love your accent. Where are you from? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, before doing that London accent, I only watched one episode of Bridgerton last week. But, yeah, I'm an actor, right? So I just start bullshit. I look around the room at random shit to give me ideas. I'm like, I hail from Legcast, Whitewalls Lane, London. I said, oh my God, I would literally love to visit sometime. I said, you and me both, darling. You have a good evening. Take care. Yeah, I can't believe you believe that bullshit. That's wild to me. Yeah. Oh, so I went in the baby unit, right? There was another patient. I said the same thing to her. I said, oh my God, what country are you from? Can you sing something to our baby? You know? I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, yes, of course, darling. I was like, oh, say, can you? I was like, yeah, I'm an American citizen now. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So I was talking to this nurse was talking to her. She was complaining, like, she was like, oh, she feels old, blah, blah, blah. This other nurse comes to console her. She's like, no, you're young. So that old nurse comes, she asks me, she's like, excuse me, young man, how old do you think I am? So I'm not gonna lie, you look about damn near 50. Yeah, I'm dealing with an HR case right now, so yeah. I was talking to this African girl, right? And she was texting, we were texting back and forth, whatever. And she was like, oh, I'm just testing the waters with you. I think I messed up right here, cause I was like, why, you ain't had nothing back home? Yeah, some crazy shit. So I was shoveling my driveway the other day because it snowed, and my neighbor, he's Asian. And, you know, he always works, comes home around the busiest time of day, 4 to 5 p.m. So I was like, you know, I figured I'd come and just shovel his driveway for him. Yo, dude comes later, knocks on my door, he's like, Konching hao, ni hao. I'm like, whoa there, Jackie Chan, relax. What's going on? He's like, why did you shovel my driveway? I said, you know, you come home at the busiest time of the day. For you, it's always rush hour. So, I got hungry, right? And I went to the KFC in the North End. And I don't know why I said that shit here. Not that many white people. But, yeah, I got hungry, so I'm in line, right? And this lady, she comes up to me. She's like, oh, you know that chicken, it has some relatives, right? And personally, I'm a vegan. I'm like, first of all, woman, why are you at the KFC if you're a vegan? And second of all, I know that chicken has relatives. That's why I bought the family bucket. Duh. That's it. Yeah, I was chilling with this girl, right? My car is a 2016, so I don't have like a push to start. She came in, she was like, ew, this not no push to start. I'm like, yes it is, bitch. I push my key in and it starts up. The fuck? Yeah, she definitely ungrateful. That's it. I was, so at work now, we started getting budget cuts because we got, I don't know, I guess the soap dispensers, they started putting, like they just take the censored ones out now, so they just cut it. Yeah, now we gotta bring our own soap from home. Yeah, that's how broke the hospital is. Alright, that shit wasn't funny. Yeah. So I delivered to this one patient, right? And she was like, she was a little, how do you say, like she was disabled or whatever.
and she was like, "Oh, I don't mean to be a bother or whatever. Mind if you have one arm?" I said, "Yeah, you're being like a real handful right now, man. It's crazy." So I went to McDonald's, right? And you know, I did curbside pickup, just like you do it on the phone, Gen Z shit. Sorry, Mo. Nah, but yeah. So I was wondering like why my order wasn't coming out, and I was like, yo, like they're taking way too long. So I walk in, I go check. Yo, these dudes have a mini basketball hoop set up in the back. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Or to do, I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? You shooting hoops here and you shouldn't put my fries in the bag. Yo, this dude must be about 50 years old, mind you. I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, it's never too late to give up on your dreams. I'm like, bro, for you it might be, bro. You 50. What you trying to get drafted to the McNuggets? It's just crazy to me. There was some dude who dropped a fart joke earlier. I went yeah, so I drank some coffee, so it was like, I don't know, some cocoa bean something at like 12 a.m. That shit messed my stomach up the next day. I was in the elevator, I had to rip one, I'm not gonna lie. And then as soon as I'm done ripping one, the elevator opens. Nurse comes, walks in, she's like, oh my God, what's that fragrance? What's that smell? I said, that's midnight cocoa bean. Yeah. Alright, we didn't get that one? So I went to go try out a therapist to, you know, try out some mental health and whatnot, you know, white people shit. Because I'm younger, that's what we gotta do, some mental health stuff now. So I went to the therapist, right? And I'm probably waiting for like 20, 30 minutes for my appointment. And this lady, she just did not show up, right? So I ended up just like emailing her after the appointment and I asked her, yo, why didn't you show up to the appointment? She emails me back and she says, oh, you know, I had a lot going on, stuff going on with my family. I've just been going through a lot right now. I was like, bitch, do you need a therapist? This is crazy to me. I can laugh a little bit, shit, I'm gonna come tickle y'all. So I'm Caribbean, right? I'm brown, black, and white, but apparently when you mix that shit up, you get Arabic. So yeah. Yo, this was funny too, because I was in chemistry class the other day in lab, and I don't know why, like there was a gas leak or some shit, right? And I don't know why they had this woman come in, she already had a hearing aid in, and she couldn't smell. I was like, what the fuck did you bring this woman in? She got 2 of her 5 senses are gone. But anyways, so like we're smelling gas, and I guess there's something called like a flint. Flint's something to start like a fire or some shit when you're in chemistry. Yo, this bitch starts lighting the shit up next to me. I'm like, yeah, of course. You're gonna come to the only brown person in class. So if this shit blows up, you got somebody to blame. It's crazy. So I was talking to one of my boys, right? And he said he was beating up some kitty the other day. I said, all right, cool. He said, yo, you wanna see a video? I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. He showed me a video of him slapping the shit out of his cat. I said, bro, I thought you actually got some pussy. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so I was on a cancer unit at work, and there was a patient, older dude, right? And I hear him, he's on his phone, he's watching some video, he's like, oh, why? It's like, oh, are you having troubles getting it up? Do you need a blue pill? Call 1-800-VIAGRA. I was like, yo, Hunk's focusing on getting the last one in for the road. Shouldn't you be more focused on paying for the chemotherapy? It's crazy to me. All right, you guys want any more jokes? Or anything else? All right, I ain't got shit. That's all I got for now.
Clap it up for Brian D. We got one last comedian. Thank y'all for staying. Y'all in for a real treat, man. One of my day ones in this comedy shit. Very, very funny. Clap it up for JT. Whoa.
I give it up for my man Smoke Weed and shit. I'm sad, man. Dope shit, Brian. These motherfuckers, It was a thick ass white woman at the bar. You see, the ass was crazy. I listen, man. During Black History Month, this is the shit that Martin Luther King was marching for. I feel like Minister Farrakhan was like, God damn, a fucking Dr. Umar would have folded in here. I hope there ain't none of his lady. I know you, bro.
Sure, bro. You know me.
You ain't stopped the recording because you know I'm married. I can't have that. I can't have that in another universe. You know what I'm saying? Devil, white woman, devil. Shit crazy, man. Yeah, man. I'm mad because I'm last, and then fucking everybody had left this solo show. But it's straight though. Did we enjoy the Super Bowl this Sunday? No, you ain't like it? Bro, so how about the halftime show? Like the halftime show? Shit was no look like that, exactly. Fist in the air there. I felt liberated as a black man too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, Kendrick, you tell the white man. Shit was dope. This shit had messages. I ain't understand the messages, but it had messages. That motherfucker was going over my head with every bar. I was like, I need to read a book. This motherfucker too smart. I don't know what's going on, huh? I can't even, you know what I'm saying? To the wild shit, right? Kendrick's so smart, and the shit he was doing, part of me, I ain't gonna lie, I felt liberated. I'm like, hell, you know the fuck I'm talking about? Sick of the white man with his knee on my neck. I ain't dealing with this shit no more, man. I'm about to break free. Feel liberated. Then I went to sleep, and my alarm went off, and I had to be to work for the white man, because I like my man cave. And I got a mortgage. So Kendrick, shut that dumb shit you talking about, man. This is America, you heard? Fuck out of here, man. What's wrong with you? Trying to divide this country with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're like a PS5 on my man cave. The fuck? I gotta go to work. I hate dumb shit too, man, because we live in a society where no one wants to be accountable for their bullshit, man. Everybody want to blame somebody else. This is a big victim fucking culture mentality society. Y'all saw the big girl that sued Lyft? Saw this shit? Big girl sued Lyft. Was mad the driver looked at her big ass and was like, you're not gonna pay for my axles or my shocks. So I'm gonna cancel this ride. And the shit was dumb, bro. Cause then she got on the Breakfast Club. I don't know if y'all saw the Breakfast Club. And this shit got more ignorant. Cause you can't have somebody that's 500 pounds around Charlemagne the God and just hilarious and think that shit was gonna go smooth. She was like, yeah, y'all need to focus on accommodation. Like, she got to the Breakfast Club, bro, and every member that come on that show sit in the chair. They had to go get a whole fucking sectional for this chick. And then she was relating her obesity to the accommodation that the LGBT community get. It's like, being gay, whether it's a choice or not, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But you can lose weight or order Uber XL. No, for real, they got that. They got that for 500 pounders. They would have pulled up for a minivan for her big ass. Shit was crazy. And like I said, I hate the victim mentality, man, because everybody using real disabilities, shit that we grew up on, for dumb shit. Like, y'all remember autistic people? When I grew up, autistic people were... I ain't even saying no, boss, you good. You got a ponytail in 2024, I want to smoke. I want to smoke. I want to smoke. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no trouble. I just want to get over my family. So like I was saying, like, everybody use everything as an excuse. Like, this new generation don't handle accountability well. They like want to pawn it off as something else. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I grew up, autistic people, they weren't even verbal. I don't know if y'all knew autistic back then. It wasn't verbal. They were strong as fuck. They like to stack shit up. Like, you know, that was one of the parts of autism. If you see your child stacking things up and it wasn't verbal, that was a key sign of autism. Nowadays, motherfuckers that are autistic, they got driver's license, they go to work every day, they come home, Shit's stupid. But it's just the excuse. I saw a motherfucker, he showed up late for work 3 days in a row. An hour late. An hour fucking late. And they fired his ass. And he was like, yeah, I can't believe they fired me. They know I'm autistic. It's like, no, nigga, you irresponsible. That's what you are. We're not gonna lean on this autism shit. Shit is corny. Motherfuckers leaning on mental health. That shit is corny. Everybody got mental health issues now. Like, somebody would do some fucked up shit to you. You check them on it. And they'll be like, yeah, you know my mental health is acting up. I'm starting to use this shit. I'm using this shit as my excuse now. I was at the bar with my man right here. I ordered this Jack on the Rocks. My car declined. He's like, do you got another car? I'm like, bring your fucking voice down. You know my mental health is acting up. I can't believe you said that. Every time I make him laugh, it's a good night. I can end the night after that. You know my motherfucking mental health is acting up. Right before I got here, man, my wife was like, yo, it's been a while. You ain't give me none. I'm like, let me give her something. Because fellas, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. If you work in corporate America, wherever you work, and you're working with a lady, her attitude stinks, everything, she hate life, she not getting dick down. So it's my responsibility for the company my wife worked for, I got to give her a dick so she don't go to work with a bad attitude trying to destroy everybody's day. Well, it was like, yeah, it's been a while. I was like, let me give her a dick before she fuck up everybody's day. Fuck the shit out of my wife tonight before I got here in front of the sold out crowd. Fuck the shit out of my wife for about 3 minutes. Came early as fuck. She's like, I can't believe you came this fucking early. Are you serious? I was like, chill, don't say that to her. You fucking with mental health. It's fucked up right now. You know I'm going through shit. Trump got the tariffs on Canada and China. I just ordered some shit, it went up 30%, my mental health. My mental health, you heard? Fuck my side chick the other day. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Mustard! Fuck my side chick the other day, man. Her husband must be well endowed and blessed. She was like, go deeper, daddy, give me more dick. I ain't having more dick. I'm like, you know my mental health. It's acting up, you know I ain't got no more dick for you. Turn the camera off, turn the camera off. I just came home camera right now. I'm incorporating that. Oh shit, man. Comedy's so dope, man. You get to pull up in front of 7 people and just talk your shit and work shit out, bro. I'm up here literally in front of the security guard. This nigga got to guard 5 people. This nigga. It's not enough niggas for a melee to break out of here. You could have sent him home before the snow started coming. What the fuck is going on? Are they fighting in the kitchen? Because we definitely not violent out here. Wink so good, nigga stabbed a nigga last week. So we had to walk a nigga to his car with his boxer with his 16 piece. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Shit, man, comedy's so dope, bro. I'm gonna leave off this, man. So me and my wife just bought a crib, which is dope. I'm happy for it. And it's different, because I'm from Harvard, Connecticut. You know, I don't know if y'all know, Harvard, they teach you, like, don't snitch, mind your business, no gangster shit. I survived the Bloods of the Crips. Now I got the nice house in Windsor. Shit a little different. I've been in Windsor for like 3 months. I'm already telling on niggas. I'm going door to door with the picture of the coyote. Like, have you seen this motherfucker? He destroying our community. I'm in Windsor sounding like Trump. We got to build the biggest wall ever to keep these illegal aliens out. I'm talking about the coyotes. And the nigga's like, who the fuck gonna pay for it? Don't worry, the coyote's gonna pay for it. Sex is different. When I was living in Hartford, dirty talk was different. Dirty talk, like, pull my hair, slap my ass. Now that I got a crib, I came home the other day, my wife was like, talk dirty to me, Daddy. I was like, how dirty you want me to talk? She said, real dirty. I was like, I just called the oil company and told them to fill it up. She was like, ooh, keep going. I can't leave on that because I got the, this is the morning announcements mic. Niggas kept breaking the mic and Mo was like, I'm gonna take niggas to church on this one. I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm gonna give y'all niggas one more joke before I get out of here from this sold out crowd. I get nervous and shit. I ain't got no more jokes, Mo. You sure? You want me to do one more in front of the sold out crowd? You want me to leave off a banger?
Do a banger.
Do a banger? Alright, so bad. I was talking to Mo earlier. And Mo got a nephew that's nasty and ball. Like this nigga windmilling from the free throw line, all that shit. Mo was like, yeah, that's my nephew. I was like, nigga, was you ever that nice? He was like, nah. I didn't even have to ask Mo that. I knew the exact question. That nigga Mo look like he'll break his wrist bowling. And I'm adding off a Mojo because that's my cheap way of getting the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the mic. We do this every Wednesday. Y'all have yourselves a good night, man. Peace.
There's some things in doubt. Been waiting all day. What you talking about? So many things you don't express sometimes. While you're waiting all day to say what's on your mind. Oh, baby, I'll never turn away from anything you ever did for me, and I'll never take away from anything that you desire, and I'll never turn away when you come running. I'll be there for you, girl. You can be as independent as you wanna be. Just understand.